Okay, well, yeah, a bit of a last minute thing today. Did not actually plan on doing this today. I was gonna actually be recording some stuff, but one of my co-hosts had a last minute cancellation, so yeah, we'll be doing this today. I was gonna do it tomorrow, but you know, oh well, these things happen. Not a huge deal, so we'll just have fun today, just a little later than I usually do, which is fine. See, starting with bomb shoes, ooh, you like that? Yes, please. Get our bunny hood on. So we're starting in some fairy fountain. Oh, okay, so Market Fairy. With Pumpkin Hill in the background. All right. Sick beats. It's a good song, but without lyrics, it's a little repetitious, let's say. Suppose I should actually get the sword out. Might help. Final Frogs is junk. Lovely jubbly. That is exactly what we like to see. We do not like doing Final Frogs here, no siree. Oh, that's a good color for those Skulltulas. Piece of heart. Well, we're starting early on those today, it seems. The market is actually a really good starting spot because we can just check so many things right off the bat. Okay. I have no clue what that hint is referring to. Is that Ganon's boss key chest, maybe? I have no idea. That's just so random. Okay, well, I guess if I need 20 rupees, there are some in Ganon's castle, probably. Hooray, I guess? Oh, well. Let's just play our little slingshotting. And we got it on the first try this time, which is great because it was just a blue rupee. Fantastic. All right, let us go check some gossip stones. Useless hint. Okay, Goron City Way of the Hero. That is fine. There's nothing too bad in there. Okay, Cowan House is junk. And another Goron City Way of the Hero hint. Okay. Well, that's fine by me. Check this, I guess. Okay, well, I would like that shield. Huge rupee for cheap. Spirit map. Okay, nothing like crazy good, but I will take a shield. Shields are just nice to have in general, so not a complaint from me. As for this one, well, here's Zora Tunic, an ice trap. So nothing good in this shop either. Okay. I will do Bomb Chew Bowling in a second, but let us get a few more things first. Odd Mushroom, okay. That is certainly an item to get. It's like, what, 30 rupees per play? Chew bowling, so grab a few of these. There we go. That should be enough. Yeah, I mean, if I start with bomb chews, might as well do chew bowling. Alright. Do you have anything good today? You know, I normally probably wouldn't waste time playing for a heart container, but this early in the run, I might as well. And I certainly don't lose anything for it, so why not? Chicken, don't you dare. Thank you. We'll do this just to get the last one. It should be a good enough angle, right? Yeah. Cool. Very vanilla looking heart container. Perfect. What else do you got? Oh, bomb bag. I actually would like that early because I don't want to have to worry about running out of explosives. Okay. This is good. A little too sharp on the angle there. Not sharp enough on the angle there. Come on. Oh, I swear. These ones are always so hard on the sides. That's not gonna hit, is it? Oh, it did, just barely. Okay. Could have been significantly worse. Okay, well, we have plenty of explosives now. That is what we in the industry call very good. Alright, well, I would love to check Bomb Chew shop. However, I don't have... Well, it's daytime. They're open at night. Let's get a few rupees for, I guess, when we do that. We can probably check this grotto over here with enough daytime, right? Maybe. If we're lucky. Gossip Stone, what is your wisdom? Outside Ganon's castle, foolish. Well, when is it ever not? I mean, really, that's only like, what, 2 checks anyway? Well, that certainly was the thing that just happened. Okay. Oh well. We accept when things like that happen, right? Right. Right. At the very least, we can say we do. Alright, so it looks like it's almost night, which is great, because then I can check the stuff at night cac, because there is a lot to check at night cac. We'll just give this a second or two. There we go. I suppose we should also turn in a Richard as well. We might as well. Might as well. Come on, Richard. Get over here. Get over here. Gotta return him to his home. Oh, well. Okay, at least we got a real bow after that ice trap bow. That's pretty nice. I have a song. Okay, I guess we started with both Bomb Chew and Requiem of Spirit. That is insane, actually. Oh, well, stick capacity for free. I will absolutely take that. I would never not take that. Okay, so as soon as we find an ocarina or a bottle, we can just immediately go to Spirit Temple entrance, which is nice. That's a pretty useful entrance to figure out early. So we'll check the grotto outside of CAC, and then this seed, I'm not going to forget the grotto in CAC, because, man, that was really unfortunate last time, how that happened. Couple of scrubbed dubs. Come on, shoot you little nut. There we go. Junk. And Stone of Agony. Okay. Early Stone of Agony seed. That's interesting. I mean, I guess that can save a little bit of time in dungeons maybe, but don't exactly think it's a super great item either. So, we'll see, I guess. We'll see. Okay, well, let's check the skull in the tree as well. Don't want to forget that either. Yeah. Okay, well, I will take some nuts, though. Nuts are very useful. Around here, I think. Yeah. It is the Rupee Grotto. You definitely don't need to care about this to be real. Oh, well. I guess if I ever desperately, desperately need rupees, that's an option. I guess. Yeah, let's just check up here. Why not? There is a skull right over here. Just a bundle of arrows. Nothing too exciting. I do have shoes, but I should really practice this more. There we go. That's better. That should cut the skull up open here, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, well, there's our ocarina. Dare I say baby seed? Probably not. I know how that can go, but definitely looking like it so far. Oh, spirit keyring. Well, if spirit leads to spirit, that's extremely good. We will see. Let's see. Okay. Piece of heart and bottom of the well, sure. That's fine. Not a particularly good hint, but not, like, completely worthless, I guess. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so there's 2 more skulls to check in town. Plus, we gotta go check Dampe as well. That Jabu map or water map? Yeah, Jabu map. We don't need no stinking map. And a few more bombs, okay. Let's go see if skulls are worth anything in this seed. 20 is a blue rupee. 40 is a token. 30 is a piece of heart. 50 is arrows. 10 is a red rupee. Okay, so we do not need to worry about skull tokens at all this seed. Very, very good. They are completely and utterly worthless, which is fine by me. All right, so let's go do Dampe's little game, and then we'll go check 2 graves that we can check. Arrows, okay. I guess we can see what's on this skull too. Why not? We should be lined up for it. A purple rupee. Yeah, just a purple rupee. Okay, well that's good to know that we don't need to care about that. Okay, couple of scrubby dubs. Token. And a bloopy. Okay, well, I mean, I can't really complain too much. We do actually have a lot to work with for this early, so... Still in a pretty good position, all things considered. And Cow Grotto, okay. Good to know that's where that is. I should write that down. Cow... at... graveyard. Let's see, front grave. Now at graveyard front grave. Yeah, there we go. That's a good way to write that hint down. I'll remember what that means. All right, let's go check what's at bottom of the well too, since we're here. We might as well. Alright, so bottom of the well entrance. Spirit, okay. So, spirit is located at bottom of the well. That means we're most likely going to need Song of Storms. Well, I do have Spirit Keyring. I can actually check a couple of things here early. Let's hope this room isn't too bad. Any fire enemies? Oh, this is an easy room. So much easier than we usually get. Okay, he is struggling to hit me. The white Wolfos really the strongest thing in here? Let's take that guy out. Wish that Gwei would come down. Do not have a projectile though, so we're just gonna have to wait. Right, Gwei. There we go. Wow, that is probably one of the easiest times I have had in that room. That is insane. Another one. That enemy is such a joke. He always gives you like so many rupees too. It's great. Okay, so let's see. We have to line this up, I believe. There's something down there. Oh, we fed a Dodongo a Bombchu. Well, I guess that works. I did not cook that nearly long enough, though. No. There we go. That should be better. Too long. There's an exact science to it. There we go. Alright, I guess we'll pick this up just so it's off my map later. Alright, so we got an Anubis in here. We do not want to burn our shield. I need to set bombs or something. Let's see. Yeah, that should work. That should work plenty good. Who needs a projectile? Not me. Don't run into the fire. That would be not very good. Oh, what's this? Minuet. Okay. Well, Minuet's not required for anything, but I am very glad to have that all the same. That is an extremely good item. Makes getting around so much more convenient. Oh, and I don't even have to like save warp to get out of anywhere. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. I can just use Minuet or I guess Requiem too. Can't see what that is. Missed the jump. Lovely. A boss soul. I think that it, no, it's the boss key. Why did you let go, Link? Well, let's go light this box first. That was the wrong button. Stick. Torch is already lit, that's right. I forgot. This room behaves much different here than it does in vanilla. Nuts. That up, maybe. Hello, good to see you again. Yeah, it was a surprise stream today. Didn't didn't really plan on doing one today, but just how the timing worked out. So Spirit Boss Key, got that nice and early on. I kind of figured it would be in Child Spirit. That seems to happen a lot, honestly. That's fine. Yeah, I probably would like to get some hearts. The nuts are acceptable. 2, I will actually take those. Oh, there is a Stalfos here. Not see him until that was a bit too late. That's fine. If anything, I'll just treat it as a little full heal. Especially since we're just right at the entrance anyway. I guess what we'll do is we'll go up Child Side Spirit, and then I guess we can just check out what's at Colossus. I mean, we already have Requiem, because I guess we just started with that for some reason, but... I mean, I'm not going to complain about that being one of my starting items. Yeah, that happens quite a lot. We'll just outmaneuver them perfectly. It's like it never even happened. Okay, so without a projectile, just throw a bomb at it, maybe. I'm a little further away, probably. Spell token, do not care. These guys are a little bit of a pain with the Kokiri sword, but not too bad. I can just use sticks, though. I have so many. And the Freezered we have to use sticks on, because Kokiri sword I don't think can damage them. Okay. Try this again. Nothing good. Alright, well, let's solve this puzzle the intended way. Come on, push it. Okay, that geese could be a problem. Not sure if that's a fire geese or an ice one. It was a nice one. We're fine. And it was just a stealth token, okay. That did not end up mattering, unfortunately. That's fine, that could have been... That was a pretty risky gamble for no real reason. Alright. Now, how bad is this room gonna be? That's the question. Looks pretty easy, honestly. Big way, go away. Okay, that guy's gonna be a bit of a problem, I think. How are we gonna deal with that? Well, we'll deal with that later. There we go, we can deal with that one at least. Okay, yeah, that invisible Skulltula might actually be a bit of a nuisance for this room. Let's see, how does one want to do that? I guess I could always just move a block all the way over there if I had to. Would not be the optimal solution, but it would be a solution. I don't know how I'm gonna get that guy without a projectile is the problem. Let's not go through that spike trap. There we go. While this is a little convoluted, it will work. Slowly. well, I was hoping I would not be on the ledge, but that's fine. Okay, torch time. Got one here, and then there's one kind of over here. Yes. There we go. And it was all just for a little regular old box anyway. Well, that's fine. Alright, this might be a little hard to angle. How are we gonna get that? Hook you, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Just a recovery heart? Perfect. Okay, so that's everything in Child Side Spirit, then. We won't need to ever come back to that. Is that a pea hat? That is a pea hat. Golly. Nighttime, so he's just gonna go right back. This is a bit of a problem. I don't have a projectile, I don't have range. Really don't want to have to come back during the day though. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so annoying. Even gonna have enough time for this, I wonder. Okay, we might be in a pickle, actually. This might have actually been the worst enemy that could have spawned here. Okay, we got that eventually. Crouch stab with a stick, eventually managed to hit. That was very unclean. The heart. Okay, what item is that? That is just regular old nuts. Yes. Well, let's go check our little gossip stone, I guess. Why not? Why not? Graveyard Foolish. Well, you tell me that after I loot most of Graveyard, but I guess I don't need that hint about the cow being there anymore. Okay, so Graveyard Foolish means... Well, I guess we really only need to go back there for a hookshot hint. Okay, so what's that spirit? Spirit leads to Ice Cavern. Okay. Well... I don't have a bottle, I don't have a hookshot. There's really no reason to be here. It'd just be an absolute waste of time. Piece of heart. That's such a useful hint. Not really. Daria. Daria! The magic at DMT, okay. Magic at DMT. That's a good hint. That is a good hint. We'll probably hit up that region after we check out the Lost Woods region, which we can do because we have explosives, so we can get back there really easily. Take an extra stick. Why not? Honestly, having an early minuet is so convenient just because it makes getting around a lot faster, because man, you can get to a lot of places using minuet. Right, so it's Dampe Race. We are obviously going to take off our Kokiri shield because I would really rather not lose it to some fire. And we can absolutely do this as child because we're using our little cheaty bunny hood. Technically, you can do it as child anyway. It's just extremely tight timing. So we're not going to worry about this too much. It should be pretty easy. Right, around the corner. Should be pretty much free at this point. Oh yeah, absolute cakewalk. 45. That's a good time. Of course, when I unequip the shield is when I don't get hit anyway. Lovely. Arrows. And a piece of heart. Okay, well that was enough for a heart container at least. Okay, well at least we get 2 gossip stones right up here real quick. That's a fire keys. That was almost very, very bad. Colossus Way of the Hero. Interesting. Colossus Way of the Hero. So that could be one of the Knight Skulls. It could be the Silvergaunt's Grotto, or it could be on the Fairy. Or I guess it could be on the Bean Patch Skull too. Okay, so Zelda has an ice trap. Noted. How nice of her. Colossus Way of the Hero. That does not happen very often. There's really just not that many checks at Colossus. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out when we get back there. Because it's certainly not the item on top of Colossus. That was very much just a junk item. Okay, is that gonna hit? No. That is a quiver. That's nice, but I don't ultimately need to worry about that. It's something future me can decide if he wants to get or not. As for if I will, who knows? I certainly don't. Alright, one of you sells a token. I'm pretty sure I got a hint for that. Yeah, that guy. What about you? Arrows. I should have known as much. Okay, what's down here, wherever the hole is? Come on. There we go. That is Sun's Grotto. Okay. So bring Suns to Peter Grotto. Well, if we actually end up finding Sun's Song, that is. I swear that one is always so elusive, it feels like. Never around. Never around. Let's see what's in this one, though. Ow. Oh, this one. Okay. Well, I need fire for this. So bring fire to Woods Grotto by DC. There we go. There we go. Easy to understand hints for me. Insectites, a flying pot, and this guy. That is not too bad. So we do have to come back here when we get fire, but that's fine. Just one chest, and it's pretty quick to go back to. That's a pretty easily accessible grotto. Okay, and this Wolfos is just going to be our friend for the rest of our duration in this hole. Ice cavern map. Yeah, I can't say I'll be needing that. That's a torch slug over there. Avoid that like the plague. Flying pot, no. Okay, so before we go to Goron City, we're gonna just wrap up things in Lost Woods Kokiri, because we can then go hit up DMT afterwards. We don't have a slingshot, but we do have Ocarina, so we can at least do Ocarina game. Right up, A, left up. Right up, A, left up. Right? That's not right. That was A. Thank you. Up A, down left up. Up A, down left up. Up A, down left, up. There we go. Oh, they just had money. Well, considering that's what they drop when you defeat them normally, I suppose I really shouldn't be too surprised. can't do that. We don't have Sarias. I guess we can at least check the scrub and hint over here. Gossip Stone says... So one of the DMT skulls is just a blue rupee. That's Epona's. That is very good. That gives us access to all the cows. That's nice. And gives us access to, I guess, the Thieves Fortress region if we feel like doing that later, which there's like 6 or 7 checks over there, so that's not terrible. Oh, okay, so Bolero is at Minuet. Check. That is very good. I should play Minuet as soon as I go adult, is what that's telling me. Anything good in Kokiri's shop? Wow, this is... Oh, I guess a slingshot. Why not? Equip that. Well, I guess now we can do the slingshot game in Lost Woods. That's convenient. That worked out pretty well. Alright, Mido's house. Doesn't have anything good in it. So sad. Well, that's fine. We still might need rupees or nuts or whatever have you. So, we'll still open a few of those. Why not? Why not? Is that Nehru's? It is. Well, unfortunately, Nehru's is not good. So, we don't need to worry about that one. But we have it, so cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, there should be a boulder somewhere in here. Fine, it can just do its own little boulder things. Oh, just a skull. I shouldn't even bother picking you up, but I will anyway. Yeah. If you missed it earlier, skull tokens are completely and utterly worthless this seed. They don't give a single thing this time. Well, nothing that isn't just like skulls or hearts or arrows or what have you. Alright, so let's absolutely make sure not to forget the gift from Saria. Yeah, definitely a good idea not to miss that one. Very much would like to have a boss soul, even if it's for one of the not as great bosses. Just because we do need Mirror Shield if we want to actually really make use of that. Okay, please no fire enemy jump scare. That is the big thing. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, there's also an Iron Knuckle we're going to have to watch out for. He's slow. It shouldn't matter. Oh, Sun's Grave is junk. Okay, so I can get rid of that hint. Cool. That is fine by me. Not having to go back there with Sun Song. I mean, that's pretty much the only check for Sun Song aside from the frogs, but I still would really like Sun Song, because man, is that a quality of life item. Like, always so tempted to just start with it. Okay, Nocturne check is junk, that's cool. That is, of course, the preferred outcome. Okay, let's ignore those guys. So Deku is Shadow. Okay, so Shadow is at Deku entrance. That's pretty good for adult, but for child, it means little and less. We just can't really do anything noteworthy with that. We'll ignore those guys. Yeah, let's just go hit up the Goron City region. I will say, shops have really not been that good this seed, have they? Like, I think we're, like, what, 0 for 4 on good items in shops? I guess I got a slingshot for what that's worth, but slingshot is honestly not that useful. It's got, like, I'm pretty sure this is like the one check that really needs slingshot. Pretty much everything else has a workaround. But, yeah, I mean, whatever, you know, it's nice to have a projectile sometimes, I guess. Alright. Just money. I should have known as much. Okay, Goron City time. Well, we can at least check the shop. That's nice. Hopefully something good in here. Maybe. Inns 178. I will actually write that down. Let's see. Oh, I cleared out my notes a bit too much last time. Oops. Well, let's see. So, Inns 178. Okay, so we just need a wallet for that. I can't believe I deleted the shops off my notes. How dare I? That quickly fixed. Chew. Potion. Back. Buzz. Not that shops have been really useful this seed, but also Goron Tunic is here. I should probably write that down too. Goron Tunic has some use, so that's not a bad one to find. Oh, well, he has a free huge rupee, so I can get both of those in one go, which is very cool. Alright, so let's see how Rolling Goron is doing. He's up here somewhere. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Just wait for him to cross this seam in the ground. There we are. And what have you, sir? Oh, Volvagia Soul, that is extremely nice. Okay, well, we can't even see what Medigoron has, but I can at least check the Gossip Stone over here, so we might as well. We might as well. Okay, what do we got? Boss is way there. We already had that hint. That's not helpful at all. Okay, well, I guess that just kind of leaves Rock Maze, I'm pretty sure, because everything else here isn't really gonna matter. Yeah, so we'll just do Rock Maze. Blow those up. There we go. Not that I needed to, of course, but, well, why wouldn't I? Couple more of these. Somewhere. One more. Alright, 3 checks and a hint. Let's see, these are junk. Berry of Winds holds a gold Skulltula token. I'm pretty sure that's the Furor's one. Which is to say the one in Zora's Fountain, I think. So, Zora's Fountain, Great Fairy, junk. Cool. Ace of Hearts. Okay, not a lot of good in Goron City. However, we do know that magic is at Death Mountain Trail. So, probably worth it to check as much over here as we can. We can do pretty much everything here, so... I think it's really the adult Night Skulls are like the only thing we can't get, but not too worried about that. Well, it's not in this one. That is just a piece of heart. Lovely jubbly. And that's just a map. DC map, no less. Alright, well, since we're in the region of Kakariko, we might as well check ACAC, which really only has like Chicken Lady's item. I think that's like really the only thing for DayCac. Oh, well, there's magic. Early magic, just what we like to see. Nice blue color. A red rupee. Well, that is most unfortuitous, but oh well. We will simply just have to go on anyway. All right, so DC entrance is probably going to be the next on the list of things to check, which is funny that I've checked that after Spirit entrance. That doesn't usually happen. Because we've already checked Deku, bottom of the well, and Spirit entrances. Wow, that is pretty good progress, actually. I would like some more explosives, but oh well. So DC is forest. Okay. Okay, so DC leads to forest. I think that's alright. Forest is a good dungeon. We can't do very much here, but I can at least check a couple things. A couple things while we're here anyway. Yeah, because we can check... Oh, is that another quiver? No. Is that Goron Tunic? I think that's Goron Tunic. Well, that saves me 200 rupees. All right. Cool. Don't need that in my notes. I mean, I really can only check the map chest, I'm pretty sure, and whatever's in the garden, which is like... just the underwater chest, maybe? Oh, but this is valuable. Oh, wow. That's very good, because you need strength to progress through forest very early. We'll still need keys, but, you know, at least once we do get keys, we can actually do the dungeon. Pretty sure you don't even need hookshot for the dungeon, so yeah. We'll be able to pretty much full clear. Once we get keys, that is. Alright, go take your little elevator. I don't need it anyway. Yeah. I guess I can check the compass chest too, I think. There's like 3 chests I think I can do. That is a recovery heart. Completely and utterly not worth a darn doodly thing. No siree. Ooh, okay. Thankfully, Child kind of crouches this guy to death pretty easily. So that actually really wasn't too bad at all. That was significantly easier than I've had in the past in this room. Oh, good item, good item. Poacher Saw. Okay, well, Poacher Saw, we don't really know if that's gonna be a good item, so at least it's something to check on here. Yeah, this Song of Time block is not here as Child. Totally knew that when I first started, and it totally wasn't a roadblock during my first rando seed at all. Totally not. Yeah, that's just bombs. We don't need to worry about that. Those guys. Okay, not gonna worry about that. Yeah, because I can at least get this chest and the one in the water. I think I can check one more skull, but that's really about it for Forest, so... Oh well. Key hat. There we go. He had nothing. Let's take that guy out so we don't burn to a crisp. that's gonna work. Oh well. Thankfully, it did not actually hit us with the fire. That was the big concern. Alright, so I see that chest is junk, so we can at least peek at what the skull is. That is a compass. We do not need any compasses, so we will not be coming back to the courtyard for said compass. And we don't have to come back to that chest either, because it's just a token, so that's pretty nice. Alright. Last thing that can be anything here is nothing. Just a purple rupee. That is, of course, not helpful at all. No siree. Okay, well, we did pretty much everything we can in here. So until we get keys, not really gonna be much of anything forest and forest, which is fine. We don't need to do forest, you know, an hour into the seed anyway. Ignore those guys. I think we'll climb Death Mountain just to check the scrub, the grotto, DMC stuff, you know. There's a few things to check up there. We might as well. We have explosives. For once. Not very many, though. I might run out. I really hope that is not the case. Ow. There we go. Got one more up here. For such a big enemy, it is not nearly as scary as it might first look. Oh, good item. Test of the Wilds holds the soul of Phantom Ganon. Which one is Test of the Wilds? That Forest Trial? I think so. So PG Soul at DC Forest Trial chest. So Phantom Ganon's soul is in Ganon's castle, so until we find that, we won't be beating him. Oh, wallet. I guess I can go get Din's right away then. That's pretty cool. Now, as for that he had up there, that might prove a little more of a problem. That guy out of the way. Ooh, that guy too. Okay. There is a lot of scary enemies here. Don't think we're gonna be able to ignore this guy. No, we are not. Oops. Because that P-hat is gonna be a bit of a problem. P-hat, P-hat, P-hat. Gosh, they're so visible from so far away. Which makes sense, since, you know, normally they live in Hyrule Field and all that, so... I mean, that checks out. Okay, so this guy, we're gonna have to lure, I think, out. Come on. Dang nabbit. This is what we in the industry call not great enemy placement. Okay, well, it's almost nighttime, so maybe we'll have an easier time with that then. Maybe. If we're lucky. Okay, let's hope it just doesn't bother us. Stay over there, P-hat. Go back to sleep, P-hat. Thank you. That's more like it. Just wait till nighttime. It's so much simpler. I already got that. That is an unuseful hint, sad to say. We'll take Kepora down back to Cac. Just because then I can check the cow and that item at the same time. Nuts. Anything good? Anything good? No? Dang. Oh, Web Grotto. Oh, I really wish I had Dins. Dins, I can get Dins is the worst part. I need to go back for Dins because I can buy it. It's at Goron City. What we need is more time though. We do need more hearts. Would like some hearts, game. That's better. That's better. Gives me a little more to work with. That's what the timer is actually based off. It is based on how many hearts you have. The more hearts you have, the longer you have in here. That is a blue rupee. Merchant has a token. Great. Fantastic. Just what I needed. A token. Alright, so if we jump down here. There's bombs. Well, we honestly needed those anyway, so that's fine. We have a gossip stone over here as well. See, DC scrubs have a purple rupee. You know, that is... Why would you even hint that, honestly? Like, what benefit, truly? That's a pretty free check, honestly. Well, whatever, I suppose. Hey, Pora, let's go back to Cac. Alright, so let's jump down gently. There we go. Both thieves hide out Keyring. That is making me think I should go there. Oh, boomerang. Okay, that is very, very good. Okay. We definitely want boomerang. That is very, very useful. Wow, okay. Well, that makes this routing a little cool then. I really want Dins, but I have to go all the way back to Goron Shop for it. It's probably worth it. Probably. Yeah. Bit of a pity, but we will make our little walk of shame. Why not? Again, one thing I like doing in these runs is just doing as much as I can as Child right at the start, because there's a lot of checks that are easier / Child can only be the one to do them, and if I just get them all out of the way right away, then I don't have to worry about them later in the run. The less I have to switch back and forth, usually the better. Alright, let's go get that Dins. There it is. And I guess we can take your free huge rupee too. So Dins is useful because, well, for one, it is Dins, and for two, a quick swap when we get to that point. Alright, so I think what I will do is light these torches. Then we can try for Goron Pot. I mean, Goron Pot can be good, so we'll see if there's anything in there. Free stick, perfect. I think that went in, yeah. Hooray! What do you got going on, Pot? Piece of heart, you know what, we'll take it, why not? We are still at the early stages, so pieces of heart are actually still kind of nice. So, I'm perfectly fine with getting that. Right, so now to make the climb all the way back up DMC. Oh, but it's gonna be daytime. That P-hat's gonna be there. Ay, ay, ay. It's better just to come back as adult for that grotto. I'm gonna forget about that. I'm so gonna forget about that. Okay, well, let's see if we can do this, I guess. If we can lure out the P-hat, we should be fine. That's the big thing. We gotta lure out the P-hat. There we go. Get a lucky throw with the boomerang. So much easier. It is probably after me, but I think we should be able to outclimb it. There we go. All according to plan. Oh, and I have boomerang, so I can actually get the skull if there's anything good on it. Perfect. Alright, skull on the wall. What do you have? Nothing. Perfect. That's the wrong item, Link. I think I usually have my Ocarina up there. Probably switch those. Blue rupee, okay, it was for nothing. How did we not burn that web? I was trying to burn that web without getting that gossip stone in its weird spinny state. Lost Woods Way of the Hero, I'm not surprised. Lost Woods has a lot of items in it. I think we might have already gotten that, but who knows? Okay, well that was a not very helpful grotto, sadly. But that's fine, it happens from time to time. Alright, let's go back probably to Lost Woods, probably. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I can do that grotto over there and maybe hit up Zora's Mountain region as well. Or domain, I guess I should say. Okay, we actually are running really low on HP again. Get a few hearts from that. Okay, so, well, thank you, Rolling Goron. Love that. Love that. That is fantastic. Okay, there's some more magic. That's good. I thought I might run out. Okay, I guess that pot is just going to be a permanent fixture here. Clear out my notes. Oh, that is an important item. Silver scale. Oh, you know, that's funny. I was literally just gonna Navi dive to get to Zora's River, but I guess I don't have to. I can literally just get there the intended way now. That is so boring, but oh well. I don't have to wait at least. That's fine by me. Okay, Okay, well that looks like a skull token. I don't care about that. Lost was way the hero. We already got that as a hint. That is completely and utterly redundant knowledge. Wait, how close are we to night? Not close at all. Gosh darn doodly. Well, I guess we can get this while we wait. Oh, well, I guess we're just gonna go play a song for the frogs then in the meantime. And there was a pod in the water, because why wouldn't there be? Alright, frogs, buddies, pals, friends. Just some arrows. They didn't have anything important, which is fine. Wasn't expecting that from just one song. Usually it takes a few to get anything good from them. All right, so we'll check the Night Skull real quick. It is just a skull, all right. Completely and utterly worthless. I can climb back up the ladder. Actually, it's probably faster just to go through the water, isn't it? Probably, actually. I swear, these flying pots, man, they got some real good aim, don't they? Thankfully, we can check everything else in Zora's River pretty easily. Oh, and there's even a Deku Baba in the water. Wow. Gang's all here. Come on, hit the tree. Was that Song of Storms? It is Song of Storms. Oh, wow, that is very nice to have early. So Song of Storms grottos are on the table. That also means we are definitely going to want to open up Spirit Temple for adult before we go back. Say go back, we haven't actually been adult yet, but still. Piece of heart for 60. Sure, actually. I will take that, why not? Yo! What up? We're still just going around getting a few early checks, nothing too crazy so far. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate because that check needs hookshot. So, long shot at GTG fast silver rupees. Normally, you could technically get there using like the Wall Master, Floor Master guy, whatever his name is, but lift you into the last one. But with enemy rando on, that is not necessarily going to happen. That means that is our long shot. Yeah, that is a very bad hookshot place. Oh well, at least we know where long shot is. That's the solace we will take in that knowledge. We know where long shot is. But hey, you know, on the bright side, a Gossip Stone actually told me something useful, so that's always a plus. When I gotta remember to play Song of Storms for the frogs. After all, we did just get that. Our little frogs in the rain. Red rupee. Okay, that's fine. Chicken. Thank you. Honestly, sometimes I get easy hook shots. Sometimes I just don't even feel like I find it till like 4 hours in, which is abysmal, but I've had a couple runs where I get it relatively early. I remember, gosh, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe. I got hookshot like 12 minutes into the seed or something, which, yeah, that was pretty nice. A little bit of a baby seed, but, you know, we take those when we get them every now and then. How do you miss that, Link? How do you miss that? All right, well, please don't lose the chicken. You lost the chicken. Go get that chicken again, Link. Where'd it go? It's gone. Gosh darn doodly. Where'd that chicken go? I swear, man. I don't know why, but every single time it feels like the cuckoo always just flies away from me. Like, it's not difficult getting into Zora's domain with the cuckoo. It really is not difficult. But yet, for some reason... Oh, I forgot to get this stuff up there anyway. Okay, so yeah, this is fine. I needed to finish Zora's River regardless. I totally forgot about the stuff up there. We'll call it a blessing in disguise, because I probably would have forgotten to do that anyway. I blame the frogs. When in doubt, just blame the frogs. Usually helps me in life. After all, what's a frog ever done for me, right? Maybe. Okay, well this time we're actually gonna go check the area in the up part. It didn't even fly away this time. Fantastic, fantastic. And I feel at least I have still plenty of stuff to work with, so if this is a baby seed or not, still to be determined, but it's certainly a seed I have options for. Okay, a couple scrubs. Anything good? That is not what we would call something good. That is also not something good. Wow, 0 for 3, 0 for 3. 0-star review. Not shopping there again, that's for sure. No siree, Bob. And this is the diving grotto. Just has a skull in it. Okay. Not worth writing down, thankfully, as we kind of prefer that outcome anyway. Gossip Stone says parasitic poltergeist is on Zelda. Yeah, that's a nice trap for Baronade Boss Soul, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna not do that item. That would be probably a good idea. Yeah, after we check the domain, we'll check Lake Hylia stuff. After we check Lake Hylia stuff, probably Gerudo Valley, finish out Hyrule Field since we really haven't looked there at all. Then Long Long, and then after Long Long, probably just go Adult. Really, twice in one day. Twice in one day you missed that, Link. Oh my gosh, I swear if that chicken flies away. No, it's down there. Chicken? No, are you serious? Oh my. Oh, I'm actually getting tilted now. Oh, golly. I mean, not really, but that is very infuriating to miss that twice in one day. I'd have to go all the way back to get my chicken. That is definitely a dude really moment. Oh, well. Chicken, hello. Yes, it is me again. Doing my least favorite thing. Playing with chickens. I swear, these things have been the bane of my existence in more than one run. I swear, there was one run, like, 2 months ago, maybe, where I was just trying to get up this ledge with my chicken, and he just kept flying away. It was like, golly, how could it? I swear. Don't do it again, chicken. Thank you. Do not want to repeat. Anyway, let's just go recap some information we already know to kill some time. So, dungeon entrances. Donga's Cavern leads to Forest Temple. Deku Tree leads to Shadow Temple. Bottom of the Well leads to Spirit Temple. And Spirit Temple leads to Ice Cavern. We have a couple of good bits of knowledge at least. I missed that again. I was reading my notes. Don't read and jump, kids. Anyway, what else do we got for hints? The Phantom Ganon's Soul is at Forest Trial, which, that's at least free. I mean, Forest Trial is one Ulfos. That chicken can jump really well. My goodness. Chicken's got moves. Chicken. I hope it's up there somewhere. Let's see, do I have really anything else in my notes? I guess outside Ganon's castle is foolish and graveyard is foolish, which are not particularly noteworthy. Those are not often great. What else do we got? The Goron City Way of the Hero, we probably already got that. We got a lot in Goron City. Colossus, we still have no clue what that Way of the Hero item would be. And Lost Woods, I think, oh gosh, what did I get there that was really helpful? Boomerang, I got Boomerang there. Oh, there's pretty good odds. We got, what was that, Lost Woods? Also, I have spent way too long trying to get into Zora's Domain. Like, why is this taking so long today? I'm not even out of practice. I'm pretty sure I did this last week, too. Oh well. If this is the thing I struggle with the most this run, it's a pretty good run, all things considered. But still, the fact that it's taken me 3 failed attempts to get behind the waterfall is kind of pathetic, actually. That is not something that should take more than like 1 attempt. Which is fine, honestly. It's not like I'm in a rush or anything, but still. Bit of a shame, regardless, to be wasting like 2 minutes each time. Alright, let's not miss this jump this time, please. Thank you, there we go. Well, I guess we can check the Song of Storms grotto while we're here. Not too often I can check this one early. Just fairies. Wasn't even anything worth noting. Alright, well, we can at least check the Zora shop, so... And I got a decent amount of money. As long as it doesn't take 2 wallets, we're good. Let's see. Oh, a heart container. That could be nice. Wow, shops this seed really just have not had anything, have they? A few sticks, I guess. Just because, why not? You know, I guess I might as well light the torches from down here first. Why not? Be a little cheeky about it. Two, that's 3. And that one. There we go. We can just get those when we do diving game. Save us a trip back up. Alright, Gossip Stone. Please tell me something good. Okay, well that is cue bowling, and I already got that prize, so not a good hint. Alright, well, at least diving game is usually pretty quick. And we even got one on the descent. Okay, well, I see that chest isn't anything good, but in the off chance it's like bombs or something, I'll probably still grab them just for a little more ammo. There we go. Alright, what is down here? A recovery heart. Fantastic. That is exactly what I wanted. But not really. I was being facetious. Let's go get a stick. I think there's nuts in that one. Yeah. I swear, those 2 pots, man, they are so good. Always 5 nuts, always a stick. Go in and out of the shop. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. And he had nothing as well, okay. So nothing really in the domain. We'll go check Lake Hylia then. Underwater item is a skull token. We do not care about those at all. Alright, well, let's be quick so we can get this skull before daytime. If we're lucky, it really is almost day. There we go. Just bombs. Not useful, sadly. Okay, Cowan House's junk. This is not new information. We, in fact, already knew that. So, that's fun. Okay, I do actually need a little magic. There we go. It works pretty well. And some shoes. Perfect, perfect. I actually have ammo to work with. That is lovely. There's definitely an iron knuckle somewhere, but that's fine. He can stay in the water where he probably is. P-hat could be a bit more of a problem, but hopefully not. Great. Hey, Pora, you need to get off that rock. Do not take me to market. Thank you. Oh, 3 more scrubs? Perfect. There we go. Oh, bottom of the wall keyring. Okay, that is actually a good item to get. That gives us like, what, 5 checks in bottom of the well, maybe? Something like that. So, that's pretty nice. And a whole bunch of nothing from the rest of them, sadly. Alright, well, I definitely heard one of those skeletons just blow up in the water. That's fantastic as well. And we got 2 gossip stones we can check here while we wait for night for the last skull here. Slingshot at Kokiri Forest. Yeah, I was at the shop for 40 rupees, I believe, so not very hidden. Yeah, shops this seed really have not mattered, like, hardly at all, it feels like. I guess we'll take a free bloopy. And there's the other gossip stone all the way in the corner. Okay, Kojiro is at Spirit. We'll write it down, I guess. So Kojiro at Spirit. I did not see Kojiro at Child Side Spirit, however, so wherever he is, it is in Adult Spirit somewhere. Not sure where that is, but there's not that many places to look in Spirit, he says, and despite Spirit being like probably the most check dense of all the dungeons, I'm pretty sure, but still. Spirit checks are easy, usually. Assuming you don't need like Lullaby or Song of Time or, you know, some other item I don't have. Alright, let's do fishing. So 3 pounds is what I have it set to, because that's as low as I can have it set to. Let's see, I think there's one in the rocks that's about 3 pounds. Give it a little nibble. There we go. I think this one's 3 pounds. Fitting music, I guess, at the very least. Come on. First try, please. 3 pounds, heck yeah. First try. That is what we like to see. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes. Not usually. Red rupee. Okay. Well, at least we know. Alright, well, it's almost night. Almost night means we check this nighttime Skulltula. Come on, Link, swim a little faster. Oh, great job there. Almost falling back off. And it was nothing. Okay. Well, that's fine. I think what we'll do is we will check the grottos in the southern bit of Hyrule Field. Then do Gerudo Valley. After Gerudo Valley, probably save warp maybe, just to get back to Market Region. Then from there we can check the... I can check the last couple grottos as adult, that's fine, but I definitely just need to drain the water from the well. That's kind of the big one. Also Long Long, I have not checked anything in Long Long yet, and I can do everything there, so... Probably a pretty good place to look, actually. So, we'll have to make sure to do that as well at some point. Preferably within the next 15 minutes. Unless I forget, which could happen, it could happen. Alright, let's go see what's in here. Keyrings. Well, they can't all be good. And Gossip Stone says, Bizarre has a blue rupee. What a fantastic hint that is. Oh, more slingshot ammo, cool. That doesn't really matter though, so can't say I'll be keeping that one in the back of my head. Random floor tile out of nowhere, of course, of course. I think we'll hit up Long Long Day while we're here. Because that's not too far out of the way. Oh, 3 more skulls. Skulls? Scrubs. Same thing. They're probably gonna sell skulls, right? No, arrows. Okay. Oh, even more arrows. You also sell arrows? Oh, well. Those are definitely ice arrows in the very literal sense. Wow, I have hit 3 ice traps so far, and I know where 2 more are. I did not enable, like, additional ice traps or anything. That's just how the luck has been this seed, which, you know, is fine by me. I think that's kind of funny. So, daytime, we can check Malon and Talon. Honestly, I'll probably just check the rest at night, since I have to check the back anyway, since there's 2 skulls in the back at night, so... We'll do night Long Long after day Long Long. Yeah, that works. Let's go get Malon first. He just needs to show the Ocarina. Alright, Malon. Look at this Ocarina. Piece of heart. Perfect. We will gladly accept your offering. For what little it is worth. Okay, well now let's go play with some nicer chickens. Come on, Talon. Play with that one. Let's see. Could be another one around here somewhere. There we go. Another one around here somewhere. There we go. Easy as pie. And he also had a piece of heart. Wowzers. What a steal of a deal. Fantastic. You love to see it. You really do. Right, so yeah, we'll check those 2 grottos later. They're a bit out of the way right now, but we can get those as adult if we really want to. It's not a huge issue. The grotto up there, however, we do have to get as child because as adult, there is a hammer rock on top of it for some strange reason. I genuinely can't imagine why they would do that, but they did. So, yeah. I thought I heard an iron knuckle somewhere, but maybe it was too far away. And what's in the hole? Oh, Deku Theater, okay. Not that. This one. That equipped. Nuts. And, oh, nut capacity. Vanilla, I think, although I think it might be on the other way around. That back on. Guess we don't really need Dins necessarily on, but why not? Okay, well, nut capacity is still really good. Like, we definitely like having that. Where's the sun? There is the sun. Okay, that should be enough time to check the Night Skull here. Yeah, because if we check the Night Skull here, get the cow down there and the freestanding, that might... parentheses might be enough time to save warp and then do the night long stuff. Maybe, if we're lucky. If we're lucky. That might be cutting it a little close, but we'll see. Also, pretty much vanilla boomerang color there in his hand. Used to it being like white or like pastel pink or some such. Come to think of it though, my tunic is actually just green anyway. It is randomized, that is not the shade of green it normally is, but... you know, they can't always be drastically different, I guess. Right. What's on the sky? Nothing. Very unfortunate, but we know. At least we know. That's also just a skull token. Fantastic. It's just fantastic. Alright, cow. What is your wisdom, cow? Well, that's a lot of gold skull tokens in the span of a minute. Not that I want those. Final Frogs is a purple rupee. It sure is. It sure is. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to save warp and get to long still in night, so instead we'll probably just not. We can get those last two grottos in Hyrule Field instead, plus we can do a windmill. Oh, we still got things to do anyway. Yeah, night does not last very long, I swear. Day feels like it lasts pretty long, but night... oh. I mean, they do last different amounts of time, so that is why, but... well, there's the chicken. How funny. It's off doing its own little thing. Alright, yeah, because I'm pretty sure once we check the stuff at Long and the stuff at Hyrule Field, I think that's really is like everything for child. So. Who keeps messaging? Nice. A whole bunch of nothing on there. Ay. My phone just was blowing up in notifications, and it's like, is this anything? No, it isn't. Swear. I set my Discord to do not disturb, and yet it keeps disturbing me. Crazy. Setting probably just didn't get put on right or some such. Oh well, that's fine. It's not a huge deal. Well, at least I can equip swap Boomerang as adult, so I can still grab a lot of Skulltulas that normally need Hookshot. So that's not too bad. Still though, Hookshot being in GTG behind Hookshot, like, ay, they knew what they were doing with that one. Okay, while you're normally in Hyrule Field, you're just in the wrong grotto spot. Bombs. We'll take them. We will take them. Alright, so there's the grotto up here, and then after that, I think it should be almost night, so we can go do the night stuff at Long Long. Okay, Beamos, just kind of stay over there. That did not blow that up, really. I am shocked. Oh, hey, that looks like something. Okay, claim check is junk, so if we find claim check, we don't have to worry about it. Gold scale. Well, gold scale is something. I guess that opens up diving lab as a check if we can't find iron boots. And if we find long shot, that opens up water entrance, but we already found diving grotto, so we know it's not going to be needed for that, so we'll probably be fine with or without knowing we just got gold scale. Again, really the only situation that's going to matter is if we need it to get into water, because like, what if iron boots are behind water entrance, really? Pretty much every other situation, probably not going to matter. Alright, nighttime Long Long. We got 4 cows, plus a grotto, plus like 3 skulls. We got a lot to check. Arrows. And a token. Perfect, we're off to a good start. Alright, take this guy out. Can't see what that is. Purple rupee. Did not matter. More arrows. Fantastic. Oh, this is actually a pretty chill Long Long. Usually there's like a whole bunch of messy enemies here, like Club Moblins and Alphos and Rizalphos and all the fun stuff. But no, this one looks pretty chill. Not a lot here, thankfully. Well, this grotto. You. Well, that's not too bad. And let's defeat this guy so his stick doesn't fall out of bounds, because if it does, it makes for an issue. Oh, hello. Oh, Silver Gaunts. That is very good, actually. I think that's the game's way of saying, hey, go to Spirit Temple when you go adult. You might find something good there. That's pretty nice. I think we will do that. Right, 2 more cows. Seeds, that's not helpful. Face full of udder. Okay, more arrows. Okay, so the cows really didn't amount to anything, unfortunately. So early Epona song didn't matter for cows. Didn't matter for frogs either. So I'm assuming early Epona song is probably mostly for Gerudo region, just to use it to cross the river. And we do have Thieves' Fortress Keyring, so that is another check we can now do, is spraying all the carpenters. I don't have Gerudo card, which is going to be a little bit of a shame, but you really don't need it to get in there, so we can ignore it. I mean, it would be nice to be able to access GTG entrance, but it's not the end of the world either way. And that was just a skull. Wow, there was a whole lot of nothing here, huh? Wow. Long, long ranch. Well, actually, no. We got silver gaunts. We got silver gaunts here. That was the important thing. Silver gaunts was the big thing. Oh, I guess that means we can check the grotto at Colossus as well now. Yeah. That's something to keep in mind as well. Okay, but aside from all that, yes, first order of business, lowering the well. Then we can finally go back to adult, or go to adult, because we were not adults ever in this seed. Strange how that ended up happening. There really is, like, nothing left for us to check, though, as child. Pretty much until we get, like, Lens of Truth for chest game, or Grottos letter for Jabu entrance. There's really nothing left to check as child at this point, which, you know, that's pretty cool. Full clear child only takes about an hour 45 roughly, give or take, depending on how lucky you get with finding certain things. Oh, I do have Song of Storms, though. I should check the Song of Storms grotto in Hyrule Castle. That is what I should do. That would be most unwise to forget about. Do that. What's the freestanding? Oh, chew bag. Okay, well, when I come adult, I can get infinite chews at the very least, so that'll be pretty nice. Oh yeah, let's just save warp. Let's just save warp. I can check all, like, the Song of Storms grottos in the other spots as adult, so that's not a huge issue. But I would like to get the one that I'm most likely to forget about. I swear, it's like playing this game vanilla. This is always the grotto I think most people just never look at, because by the time you get Song of Storms, you know, you're never really going to go back here. And, I mean, doesn't really stand out either. I guess you kind of hope you have Stone of Agony, I guess, but it's a pretty obtuse location. Alright, Song of Storms, do your thing. It was just fairies, as it so often is. Oh well. This is fine. It's not the end of the world. Alright, so we're finally going to adult. So first order business is adult. We're gonna go check Ganon's castle entrance. We don't need to check outside Ganon's castle. We know it's foolish. Then we're gonna hit up CAC just to check the shops there, and then after that, probably just Minuet to get Bolero real quick. That would probably be a pretty good idea. Alright, so let's check where the child bosses are. So Goma is the boss of Spirit, that's nice. KD is boss of Water. Baronade is at Forest, as he seems to have taken up permanent residence in Forest Temple, it seems. Of course, I don't mind Baronade being in Forest, because I can just equip swap Boomerang as adult anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Not that I really have much for boss souls. I got Twin Rovas and Volvagias, which, unfortunately, I can't do very much with, because I don't have Hammer or Mirror Shield. I don't even have Hylian Shield, do I? Wow. So that must be at one of the CAC shops, then. So, Phantom Ganon is at Jabu Jabu. Of course he is. Volvagia is at Deku. I feel like that was last time too, wasn't it? The Morpha resides in Shadow. Okay. Fire, that's where Twin Rova's hiding. Twin Rova. That means the boss of Dodongos is Bongo. Okay. Cool. So we know where all the bosses are. So Twin Rova, boss of Fire. So we're not really going to be doing that. And Volvagia, boss of Deku. Which, again, no hammer, so a little limiting on what we can do there. Okay, let's fix this up. Something like that. Yeah, that's probably a little better. Ochashaw and Odd Mushroom. Let's get that Odd Mushroom so I remember to do that. And a little spike ball as soon as we get into market. It's not too bad of a market, though. Alright, so let's see at least which dungeon is at Ganon's castle. It is... Deku. Okay, well... Let's see. Boss is Volvagia, we cannot do that. We can do everything here aside from the boss, though, so I think we might as well. We might as well, why not? I have no reason not to, at any rate. Junk item. A piece of heart, though, that's nice. Normally we need shield for this room, but since the enemy gets randomized, we don't. Normally I'd be out of luck, but thankfully not the case. Also, that is an important item. It was a good thing I decided to actually check Deku. Oh, 2 important items in one room. Okay, hello. Mirror shield. Okay, well, now I don't need to worry about Hylian shield, I guess. That's kind of nice. And Song of Time. Wow, that is a very, very loaded slingshot room. Holy cow. Okay. We got Mirror shield. Fantastic. Love that. That's amazing. Wow, and Song of Time. That's actually really nice, especially if we find Ocarina of Time later. Okay, Gwei. There's a Gwei. Oh, and there's a Ball Master. He grabbed me through the climbing. Okay. Well, this room is a bit of a right mess now, isn't it? As it so often is. Okay, where is that Gwei? Keys. Fire keys. There's the Gwei. I feel like I can avoid pretty much all the other enemies. It's just those ones that are annoying. Which I do have Din's Fire. I should actually put that on too. Just so I can burn the web down there. If I need to. Oh, vanilla. Oh, wait. I have arrows. Okay. This room is looking significantly less loaded, but that's fine. I wouldn't expect 2 really loaded rooms in one dungeon, usually. Bloopy. Okay, wow. I still think it was very, very worthwhile to do what we did do here. Down we go. Are you serious? Okay, well, we are using Din's then. Jeez. The bubble with the interference. Okay, what's on this one? Stick. What's on this one? Oh, bottle. That's nice. It is Poe in a bottle, that's fine. I'll empty that eventually. Alright, let's get on top of this box. There we go. I don't really need that stick, but I guess I'll grab it. Why not? I guess I didn't even really need to burn the web either. It's not like I can go beat Volvagia regardless. So there is exactly 1 item back here. And if it's something good, I'll just equip Swap Boomerang. If it's not, well, we just save warp out anyway. Always the most out-of-the-way check, I swear. And let's just do this because I do not want to deal with aiming an arrow while there is a Stalfos in my face. Usually does not end very well. Well, that guy needs to stop doing that. Wow. There we go. And what's all the way back here? Nuts. Okay, we do not need to worry about Deku Tree. We full cleared that. A full clear on Deku. Hello, he's back. Back again. So, full clear on Deku. I think, yeah, Kak is probably still the way to go, just because Kak has 2 shops that I would very much like to check out. Is there anything to do in Night Kak as adult? I really don't think there is. There's 1 skull, but it requires hook shot. Yeah, I think we want day is what it is. Yeah, we're gonna want daytime. In that case, let's just get Bolero real quick, because we know Bolero is at Minuet. That was a very good hint we got earlier. And it's just a skull token. Oh, okay, so Baronade Boss Soul is in GTG. Baronade Soul at GTG High Statue. Okay, so we know where Baronade's Soul is. We just need to go find where GTG is. That's the important part. Okay, just avoid all those guys. Well, Bolero after checking the Night Skull in Kokiri. That is a map. I do not need a map, so I will not bother getting a map. Anything else in Lost Woods for adult? I don't think there is. Actually, there was a quiver up here, wasn't there? Yeah, let's go get that quiver. Sword tile be gone. Our bow back. I think this was a quiver, right? Yeah. There we go. Big quiver. Listen, more arrows are always, always, always the right call. And there's another Song of Storms grotto right here, actually. Gossip Stone says, Piece of Heart on Malin. Yes, we already got it. Not helpful, sadly. Okay, well, the Night Skull, what's that deck here? Shadow? We can't even get into Shadow. We don't have hovers or hook shots, so not gonna worry about that. I'm so used to having bow on right. I also usually use right for a quick swap. There we go. Heart container acquired. Very, very lovely jubbly. Okay, well, by the time we get to Kak, it'll probably be day. Probably. Then we can always check Bolero for fire entrances as well after that. Although I should check Colossus too, now that I think about it. I can do all the checks that aren't the fairy in Colossus. Or I guess, well, technically I can do the Soil Skull too, can't I? Oh, but that's... Oh, I really don't want to go back and do all the Soil Skulls unless I really have to. I mean, I guess I can check the 2 Night Skulls is really what I can check at Colossus plus the Grotto. Big Poe, get out of here. Is there any night checks? Any checks at all at nighttime back as adults? I don't think there is. I really don't think there is. I think night cac is not useful for adults. Gosh, that moon is descending very slowly now that I want it to be day. Look at it go. What a marvelous, marvelous little sight that is, huh? Brings a tear to the eye, it does. I should put on Goron Tunic. Not that I need it, mind you, but I'd probably have it equipped at the very least. I really still not enter at A. There we go. Was frames away from it. Okay, well, first order of business, the shops. Gotta be the shops. 'Cause I need to spend this money somehow. Alright, let's check the bazaar first. Oh, is that? Oh, real Morphous Soul. Perfect. Oh, we can do Shadow pretty easily then. I don't actually need that Hylian shield anymore. So I'm not even gonna worry about that. That is an ice trap. Yep, that is an ice trap. I already have a gold scale. Wow. Shops really didn't matter that much this seed. Wow. That is astounding. They were so non-useful. Great. Got a mushroom for you, Granny. Oh, fire keyring. Heck yeah. And Gerudo membership card. Heck yeah. Oh my gosh, Granny was loaded. Granny had 2 good items. Dang. She usually doesn't even have 1. Fire keyring and Gerudo card. Wow. Holy cow. Well, that is certainly very good. Okay, can we get this boomerang, actually? We can. We don't even need to parkour up there. We can just use the boomerang. Perfect. All right, well, let's go get our hookshot hint. We know one of them is in GTG. However, that hookshot is not accessible until we get long shot. So hopefully we get a better one hinted at. Grotto Valley. Oh, okay. That is a good hint, actually. So, what does that mean? It is either on Poacher Saw, the Silver Rock Grotto, one of the 2 Night Skulls, or like a Hammer Chest, which we can't get. Could be in the Song of Storms Grotto, which we can get. We can do almost everything in Grotto Valley, I guess. It could be on the Soil Skull too. Let's hope it's not. We'll pretend that's not an option. So that's a junk room anyway. I was just mostly checking that to see if there was a Gossip Stone in there, but there was not. Oh, I also almost forgot to talk to Chicken Lady. She did not have anything anyway. All right. Perfection. All right, let's do the shooting gallery. Well, that was very close. Almost missed right away. That would have been fantastic. I think that just leaves the 2 blues and the reds. Gosh darn it. Ah, just whiffing it today, man. Awful performance, really. Okay, so far so good. Alright, alright. Okay, we can get this one this time. Maybe. Awesome. It was for nothing. Of course it was. Alright, yeah, let's do Spirit, because we can do a few things in Spirit, at least. And again, if the game gives you Silver Gaunts this early and Song of Storms to get into the dungeon this early, kinda says to me, hey, maybe you should go through here early. This is my assumption anyway. So we can't do the Lullaby chest, unfortunately, but we can do the 2 checks over here at least. We do have Song of Time as well. Get these silvers real quick. We'll do this one. And let's go play our Song of Time. Perfection. Recovery hearts. Okay, well, they can't all be good. Oh, but this is. Huh. I thought for sure that was referring to the GTG past the silver rupees, but I guess it was referring to Spirit Temple. Well, I mean, we'll still take that. I could have swore that hint said the, whatchamacallit. I could have swore it would have been GTG, but I guess it was Spirit Temple, which, again, I'm not complaining. I'm very, very happy to get Hookshot, make no mistake. Hat room, let's in our wing. Oh gosh, are we even going to be able to climb this? No, we're not. Not in a million years. Where is that? Oh, I guess the R-wing blew up from the P-hat, probably, actually. Well, that ended up working out anyway, somehow. Thankfully. That could have been significantly worse. Alright, well, we got 2 chests here real quick. And the door, fantastic. Okay, well, nothing in these ones. We do already have the boss. Who's the boss? Spirit Goma. We do not have Goma Boss Soul, though. So, unfortunately, despite having pretty much everything we need for the dungeon, without the boss soul, it doesn't really matter. I should check what the item on that skull is. That could matter. Could matter. Might not matter, but it could matter. Like, again, it could be the boss key. Thankfully, it was not. That being said, there's a pretty good chance it's on one of the Lullaby chests, because I think there's 2 in this room, plus the map chest that need Lullaby, so if it's on one of those, yeah, we're kind of hosed, but oh well. We don't, like I said, we don't even have Goma's soul anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's just not deal with that. Oh, we still have to defeat that. Yes, we do. That's gonna be a problem. Getting rid of that guy quickly enough. Can we shoot that from here? Bomb shoes damage. No, they do not. Okay, uh-oh. Could be a bit of a problem then. How are we gonna destroy that like? Oh, well, voiding out is the way to do it. There we go. Okay. That worked out anyway. Thankfully, that was not as bad as that could have been. As for the fire actually damaging them, that is a rando thing. In vanilla, that actually doesn't work. Like, you know, mirror shield, you'd think that would work, but it doesn't. Also, this is a horrible combination of enemies. Wow, that is certainly a heck of a room. And it's just a skull. Yeah, I was trying to be a little more tactical with that. How are we gonna... There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. Then we'll just do this. There. Worked out in the end, somehow. Oh, hello, important chest. Kojiro! We knew he was here somewhere. What do we got in here? The Skulltula. So threatening, so threatening. Alright, well, we don't need to worry about checking Colossus because we can just come back here whenever we want. We do have Requiem after all. I guess I can full clear Ice Cavern as well. I do have a hook shot and a bottle now. Ice Cavern might not be a bad place to look either. Well, we can do that after finishing Spirit, I guess. But yeah, no, I guess there's also the boss key chest we can't get. That also. This is bad. Oh my gosh. That is a nightmare down there, okay. Yeah, I forgot boss key chest also needs Lullaby for, so... Quite a few things that need Lullaby in this dungeon. Well, let's hope it's not behind that door either, then. Alright, let's go hit the sun switch. Okay, so it is behind one of the Lullaby checks, then. Pretty sure the only other checks left are the ones that need Lullaby, so... If we want to beat Spirit, we not only need to find Goma's boss soul somewhere, but we're also going to need to find Lullaby. That could be a problem, but oh well. Alright, let's go hit the sun switch. Oh, Club Moblin. 2 of them, no less. I'm just gonna jump down here anyway, if I can, please, maybe. Somehow. That almost did not work. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we can at least get here. Wait, I have the boss key? Oh, that's right, I do have the boss key. I already had Spirit boss key. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, I was in Child Side Spirit. Doy. Yeah, once we find Goma's boss soul, though, free boss rate, basically. So that's nice. Let's go check outside Colossus now. Because we can check this and the 2 Night Skulls. Oh, you are in a great location. That is just fantastic enemy placement right there. Ow. That was not great, but oh well. I'm almost 99% sure that's what would be Way of the Hero here. Pretty sure that more likely than anything else, that's what would be Way of the Hero. You should still, however, check the not Storm Grotto, the Night Skulls, just in case there's something. It's possible. Also, drink our favorite drink. Okay, well, it didn't hurt us, thankfully. So how close is it to night? Not close at all. Wow, that's unfortunate. Okay, I guess we're doing Ice Cavern first then. So unfortunately, no blue fire arrows, only one bottle. It's going to be a bit of a slower Ice Cavern, but it is what it is. I don't have any hints for Foolish Ice Cavern or anything, so we are a little obligated to check it out. Okay, that's one. I don't see other enemies. One of them is invisible, that's why. And a flying pot. Perfect. Again, that is way less threatening than that room has been many times over. Okay. Skull, what do you get? Prescription. Okay, well, prescription is an item. It's at least one check. We can't get to Domain as adult yet, though, because we need either Lullaby or Hover Boots for that. So, unfortunately, that prescription is not gonna mean very much to us. Let's go get our blue fire. All the way in the back, of course. If we're lucky, we'll at least find something good here. Don't really have any hints for Ice Cavern or, well, much other places, really. We have not got much for hints at all this seed, actually. Like, this has been a very not generous hint seed, if that makes sense. Game just doesn't want to give me any info. Okay, so we got 3 checks on the left. Those will be pretty simple at least. So I can clean up that Kojiro hint. Don't need to know he's in spirit anymore, because he's not. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? Anything bad? Not too bad. Hectite. Not too bad. Oh, stick capacity. Well, I don't really need stick capacity, but we'll take it anyway. Why not? Doesn't hurt to have. And useless money. My favorite kind. What's in this chest? Nothing good. Well, we'll open it anyway, why not? If it were a skull, I probably wouldn't, but round chest, sure, why not? A stick. Well, so far, Ice Cavern has not been particularly full of anything. Do this again. We'll run back and get more blue fire so I don't have to deal with it in the next room. It's a little easier in my opinion. Thankfully, we do not need blue fire after this place because it's not that useful of an item. So I can just ditch it and get like bugs or something, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. So that's not too bad of an enemy arrangement. Peace. Okay. Get them all out without any struggle today. We'll grab a piece of heart, though. Piece of heart's always nice. Do not forget to grab the silver rupee, of course. Grab that one too while we're at it. Oh, Ice Cavern. Not like it's the longest dungeon in the world, but it's like it takes so long to clear. Especially since there's not even that many items in it. It's like, what? 3 skulls, maybe like 4 chests or something. It's just very, very sparsely populated. Alright, well, let's go get the rest of those now. I gotta say, though, this is a very nice mirror shield color, like purple. Chef's Kiss works perfect for it. Fantastic as far as I'm concerned. It should be the last one up here, right? I think? Yeah. That blue fire for the next room. Do this. Push it over to the side. Oh, and it was meant to be. Perfection. At least we get 2 checks for clearing Ice Cavern, so I don't think we really found anything good in here yet. I think Prescription really is like the only thing we found in here, actually, and it's like, how do we know that's even going to be good? We really don't, so yeah. So far, Ice Cavern's been a bit of a wash. Let's ignore that R-Wing. Oh, that's a hard enemy. Oh, maybe it was worth it? Oh, Rudo's letter. Oh boy, I should go back to Child as soon as I can for that, huh? That is almost assuredly what that's gonna tell me to do. Who's the boss of Jabu? Phantom Ganon. Do we have Phantom Ganon's soul? No, he's at Forest Trial. I think we'll check Fire entrance before doing that, in the off chance Fire leads to Ganon. Just in case, because if I do, like, if Jabu is Jabu, for instance, like, I would very much rather be able to beat the boss while I'm there instead of having to go back for it, so yeah. Let's go get our skull token. Piece of heart. Fantastic. There's one last thing to check at Colossus, but like I said, I'm very sure that GTG keyring was what the way of the hero was. Almost like 100% positive. Alright, Skull, what do you got? An arrow. Do not care. Let's do a little bolero then. So, what is Huge Rupee? Okay. Huge Rupee does not mean anything to me. Alright, so let's see what's at Fire. Fire is... Oh, Ganon's Castle. I figured it was something like that. So yeah, if we find Phantom Ganon boss soul here, that's just perfect. Sheik, where is Light Arrows? EC. Oh, that's a very generous spot to put them. So LA at C. Dodongo's Cavern is probably one of the best places to have light arrows, honestly, just because they're so free. Like, DC in general is just free. Right, so this should be Phantom Ganon's soul if my notes are correct. Yes. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted to see there. That is awesome sauce. And these 2 chests look like junk, but we'll take them anyway. Why not? Pieces of heart are just nice to have, is really what that comes down to. I do not need that Phantom Ganon. Little hint. Perfect. I think you can reach that with just a hook shot, can't you? Yeah. Not required. I guess I could have used Song of Time, but why bother? See, we can't actually do Light Trial yet, sadly. I feel like I hardly ever get to, but it is what it is. Alright, what do you got? More arrows. Wow, I got no shortage of those. A bloopy. Piece of heart. And a token. Wow, Not a particularly loaded Ganon's Castle so far. Aside from Phantom Ganon Boss Soul, which was very nice to get. Don't get me wrong, that is a good thing to find. Yeah, well, as adult with a hook shot, you are the least threatening enemy I think I could have found there. I am more than fine with that. Let's see. That. Got one over there. There we go. There it is. A bit of a messy way to defeat him, but it works all the same. Yeah, hit the torch. Supposed to hit the switch. Oh, it did hit it. Okay. I guess I just didn't see it. Force Compass doesn't matter. This also doesn't matter. It's just a Deku Stick. I guess that just leaves Boss Key Chest, which... Boss Key just a red rupee. Did I get a hint for that? Is that what that was? I think so. We'll check anyway. Might have got a hint for that. I also just might be misremembering. Oh wow, what a real threatening room today. So much difficult enemies. I feel like this seed we've actually gotten really lucky. Oh gosh, yeah, again. Like, this seed feels like a cakewalk in terms of the enemy rando. Like, it's been playing super nice, it feels like. Is this a red rupee? It is a red rupee. I did get a hint for that. Well, that's fine. We can check some Goron City stuff anyway. Like the Grotto and Rolling Goron. And the chest in the Rock Maze. Yeah, there's a few things to get. Just a few, though. I guess we can check Goron as well, see if he actually has anything for once. Not usually, but out. Okay, there's that guy. Where he's always so hard to catch sometimes. Oh, you jerk. Jerky McJerk face. Oh, that somehow actually hit him. I meant to do that, actually. Yeah, that was a very skilled trick shot. Oh, beans. Does that even matter, honestly? Is there anything beans can get me that will matter? I don't think there is, because we know Graveyard is foolish, so I don't need it for that. The item on top of Death Mountain Crater is just, like, a blue rupee, so we don't need it for that. Colossus item is junk, too. It's just Deku Nuts. Yeah, I really don't think those beans are going to be particularly useful. Which is fine. I don't want to go planting all those anyway. And if I do need to go check all the soil skulls still. Lens of Truth. You know what? Sure. I will buy your Lens of Truth against my better judgment, because there's a chance that chest game is actually worth something for once. Let's hope that's not the case. But we'll see. Because we have Lens of Truth, we can see with it. Get it? Get it. Alright, well there's one last chest over here anyway. Have to pick them all up. We don't have hammer. It's fine, it works just as quick almost. Well, with fast boulder pickup anyway, it does. Oh? Oh, Big Goron's sword. Okay, I am very, very, very happy to have gotten that. That is amazing. Fantastic even, one could say. Just about one of the best things I could grab, actually. Wow. Well, I see that as an absolute win. So let's just grab a couple rupees, just in case. And let's do a Song of Storms. Oh, well, chest doesn't matter, but chest at least. It's something. Okay, so... I never checked adult save warp. I should do that. That could be important. No. Oh, okay. Well, Lake Hylia. It's not a great save warp, honestly, but we'll go with it. Because I can at least check fishing and the stuff on the lab. Something. Actually, I should check Gerudo Valley. Gerudo Valley is way more valuable right now. So let's get that poacher saw out. Mostly because if I find long shot, I can check water entrance. So, you know, that might matter. And if I can check water entrance, I mean, dungeon entrances are kind of huge right now. I guess I could go check forest entrance too right now. We did not actually do that yet, so that's another option open to us. Of course, I think turning in Rudo's letter to get to Mountain might be the better place still, but we'll see. We shall see. Great Epona, don't let me down. Thank you. Have a poacher saw. Oh, well, Furores is very nice. Okay. I'm gladly taking that. I mean, really, who wouldn't want Furores? Couple of scrubby dubs. Token. And some nuts. Fantastic. Was not useful at all. Alright, how long until night? Where's the sun? Which direction are you going in, sun? That way. Okay, that's a long time. Can I see what this chest looks like? Like a brown chest? I think that's just a brown chest, right? Yeah. We don't need to worry about that. That is not going to be where our hookshot is. So, where is hookshot then? So hookshot could be on either of these two night skulls, which would be fantastic. Or the only other check I think it could be on is soil skull, which would be significantly less fantastic. That would actually be bad. I mean, it wouldn't be bad. All it would mean is I have to go back to Child, which I have to do soon anyway, so I can access Jabu entrance, so... Not a huge deal if it's not on one of these, but I really hope it is. That would save us a little bit of time. There it is. Alright, perfect. We got our long shot. Back to the yeah. That is fantastic. That is amazing. That is about one of the best things we could have gotten. And we can check everything in Thieves' Hideout too while we're at it. I guess I could also check Wasteland too now that I think about it. Yeah. Wow. How often do I actually get to go check Wasteland? I feel like that never happens, but I actually can because I have membership card. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, what's in the grotto? Oh, I can't afford you guys. Maybe you sell a big rupee? Map. Okay, I guess I'm coming back for that guy. Did not realize I was this poor. Oh well, that's fine. So first order of business, we'll go check up the racetrack. Hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully nothing good is on archery. That is the desired outcome. That would be what we hope happens. Nothing good on archery. Nut capacity, I do like nut capacity, but I'm certainly not gonna do horse archery for it. So that's unfortunate, but not really a big deal, so that's fine. That is fine. Okay, well, now I guess we have infinite sticks. Perfect. That is probably not going to matter, but it might. We are going to Child to do what I assume is Jabu relatively soon, so that's fine. Oh wow, we can't even get in GTG till we get some more money, actually. Well, we're going to free the carpenters then first. Which is fine, there's usually a pretty good amount of rupees in these rooms anyway. Sometimes. Now that is what we call intimidating music. One shot, two shot, three shot, there we go. Well, she had nothing. Alright, so we actually can free the carpenters too, so we won't have to worry about coming back with Epona, thankfully. And it also means we can get the check for what is normally membership card, so that's pretty nice. Alright, let's go check out the Night Skull and the chest as well. See if there's anything good on either of those. Chest does not look to be valuable, sadly. Arrows, those are also not valuable. Well, at least open the chest anyway, why not? Purple rupee, I actually kind of needed that money, so that works perfectly. And because I have membership card, I don't have to worry about sneaking around the guards. Really only matters for that room, I feel. Come on. One more, there we go. The sword tunic, okay, well. If we end up needing that for water at some point, that's nice. Although with this many hearts, I can't imagine I would need that for water. Water, you really don't need Zora Tunic for in the slightest, if you ask me, but, you know, nobody asks me, so, oh well. Okay, where? There he is. 1, 2, 3. Also had nothing, wow. Despite all this early access to the Thieves' Hideout region, it really has not had that much good in it, has it? Oh well. That's fine. All we gotta go do is check this guy over here then. Wherever he may be. There he is. And Ice Cavern Compass. Well, that compass is unfortunately going to be pointing to a whole lot of nothing. Gold Skull Token. That was my prize for all that effort. Yowza. That is, that's a little rough there, not gonna lie. Okay, so we'll check GTG entrance. Depending on what it is, we might just have to back out right away. But Haunted Wasteland is still an option right now. Token. Actually, yeah, if Carpet Salesman has something, we can't even afford it, which could be bad. Could be bad. Let's... Well, let's go check GTG first. Maybe I'll find some money in there. So GTG is Water Temple. Okay. Can we do anything in water? Can't beat the boss. We don't have iron boots. We don't have keys. I don't know if we really can do much in here. I mean, we do have long shot, which is nice, but I guess if we did get King Dodongo boss soul, oh, we would still need the whatchamacallit, but well, you can reach those. Okay, just barely. Well, I guess we'll check up here at least. We don't have Lullaby though, so not gonna be a whole lot we can do. See, that chest is junk. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't need to be anything good. What do we got up here? It's not a great room, but I've seen worse. I've seen worse. Come on, Redead, don't do this to me. There we go. Also for nothing. Oh, more infinite bomb shoes. Well, far be it from me to deny infinite bomb shoes. Yeah, I think until though we get iron boots, probably not going to be practical to keep doing anything in here. Link, what are you doing? Just swim out. Thank you. Okay, well, let's see. Where is the room with all the big money in it? Forget where that is. I would like money in the off chance Carpet Salesman has something. Over here, maybe? I think? Maybe. Yeah, it's like... No, it's up, and I can't get up, unfortunately. I don't think. Yeah, probably not. I will just grab 5 more rupees, I guess. Okay. I know there is the rupees by the right page? Maybe? I don't think I'm gonna get thrown in jail by any of these guys. No. Actually, if I climb to the top, I probably can. There's a big rupee up there, isn't there? Pretty sure. I think so, anyway. Yeah. Not mean to do that. Yeah, because if we go over here... Let's see. Where is that door? Right here, yeah. My memory serves. This is a way to get to like a big rupee. Pretty sure. I might be misremembering, but I don't think I am. Oh yeah, there it is. Big purple. Okay, well, I guess I don't actually need lens for this part of Wasteland since the 3 checks in it don't actually require any complicated shenanigans. Great, let's go check Wasteland, yeah, because after all, we have not gotten a hint for Wasteland Foolish yet, so... Pretty decent odds there's something here anyway, maybe. Fingers crossed. Possible. Of course, I had to be doing it at nighttime where, you know, I can't see nothing, but oh well. Carpet guy, what do you got? Purple rupee. 200 rupees. Well, that is not worth anything. I do not feel like making a 150 rupee donation to him. Especially since I cannot even afford it in the first place. I don't know if I ever actually went back for the scrub. Did I? Did I go back for the scrub in Fortress? My gosh, I really can't see a thing. Oops. Bro, this place is so hard to see during the night. Like, you just can't even tell where you're going. Almost like it's haunted or some such. Crazy. Follow the flags, follow the flags. Eventually, you'll maybe get there. Nope. The wrong turn. Can't see the next flag. Really, I can probably count the amount of seeds where I've went through Wasteland on like one hand. It just never comes up. Right. There, then we go there. Can't see the next one, just barely. Probably over this way, yeah. I actually can't see a dang thing. There we go. Okay, well, we can check the skull and the chest at least. No. Well, there's probably a Wasteland Foolish hint out there somewhere then, is what that's telling me. Let's just save warp. Get over to Lake Hylia. We can check water entrance now. I mean, that could matter, maybe, potentially, we'll see. Perchance. I guess, yeah, we can Do the diving too, I guess. Why not? Oh, one of those guys, really? I do not want to deal with that. That is not something I will waste time on today. Oh, well, there was a freezer up there. I didn't even need Pierre. Oh, well. That's fine. That is fine. Just a recovery art. Nothing exciting there. Alright. Let's go do a little deep dive. How often do I do that check without iron boots? I swear. Never. But it was for naught, unfortunately. Alright, so we will do adult fishing just because we're in the area anyway, and we might as well, you know, there's no reason not to. So we'll just do it. We'll do it in hope. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be something good. Alright, so 6 pounds is what we're shooting for. 6 pounds. Should be relatively doable. I think if we go over to the rocks, we might find a 6er. You look way too light for 6 pounds. You're not even the fish I was going for. What a selfish little fish. I mean, if you are 6 pounds, that's great. You don't look like it. 5, I knew it. I figured as much. That one looks like it might be enough. Give it a bite. Do it. Well, maybe? Maybe? Oh my gosh, it just gave up interest. Just thank you, Navi, for your glorious, glorious hinting. Exactly what I needed. Hints. Alright, maybe this one is maybe big enough. I don't think so, but we'll see. Let's find out. Maybe? Please? Fishy, fishy? Well, it's certainly fighting a lot, so I hope it's big enough. Yeah, this thing is not wanting to come in. Oh my gosh. Reel in, dang nabbit. Are you serious? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, fishy, fishy. You betray my trust yet again. You absolute menace to society. This is why we fish, you see. We fish, get back all these fish. Maybe? I don't know, this one looks kind of small though. Also is also not wanting to get reeled in. £7, perfect. That is much more up my alley. Oh, Shadow Key. Ooh, that is pretty good. Pretty good. Now we actually can do a little bit at Shadow. There's 2 chests there. And it's probably not worth doing, but might be. Let's see. I mean, technically I could full clear Shadow right now without hover boots. It would just be a little speedy. Probably not. Let's just ignore that club moblin, thankfully, yes. What we're gonna do is we are going to hope nighttime happens. It probably won't though. Yeah, it's probably not worth waiting. Let's just go check water entrance. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Okay, this mold worm is not gonna make this easy, is it? Yeah, long shot just barely reaches that. And gold scale barely lets you reach the actual entrance with diving too. Just barely. It's like it was meant to be. Oh, GTG. Cool. We can do a lot here. And by a lot, I mean everything. But we definitely will. First up is Baronade boss soul. So Baronade is the boss of Forest Temple. We still don't have Forest Keyring though, so until we get that, not gonna really matter too much, sadly. But I digress. Actually, we can't do toilet room. We can do everything in here but toilet room. A little bit of a lie. That's fine though. Toilet room is 1 check anyway, and it's a bit annoying, so I'm fine with skipping that. Can we also get a hint for something good on the eyeball shooting room in GTG? Pretty sure. I don't know why that's not in my notes. I remember getting a hint about that. Ow. Boulder. Thank you. Love my boulders. Big old giant rock. And we'll go get that last one down here. There we go. Easy little room. Right, how bad did this room get randomed into? Very much not bad at all, wow. And I feel like the enemy random has actually made these rooms this seed. A strange turn of events. Like, almost none of these rooms have had bad enemies in them. I'm thinking of a couple that were a little inconvenient, but nothing crazy bad. Okay, what is here? Nothing! It was an ice trap. Wow, I think I've hit like 6 ice traps or something so far. They've just been constant today. One after another. Oh, that's not great. These are a little bit of tight quarters for fighting this guy. Worked out anyway, but still. So we don't need to open the one in the back. That is a whole lot of nothing. Skull token. Oh, this one though. Oh, King Dodongo's soul. Where's King Dodongo? King Dodongo is at water. Oh. Well, we can just go beat him right away then. Wow. Well, actually, no, we can't. We don't have the boss key. Gotta remember that. I do need the boss key though. Here he is. Hey, can we shoot these? Just barely. I guess there's a hidden magic on top of its head. I guess this was nothing. Maybe I'm mixing up my notes with like a previous seeds notes or something. That's believable. And that's also nothing. All right. Oh, well, I guess it was a bottle of blue potion. That is much less than nothing. That is actually pretty nice. This is why we open the brown chests. Every now and then they got some good stuffs in them. Hey, Club Moblin, let's not deal with that. Right, and this one. What do we got? Greg. Well, this GTG has had a lot of chests that look like they would be valuable. They have not been valuable, though. And in the box is... Here's your P. Yeah. Hammer doesn't really matter since we came in through that side. And we don't even have to worry about toilet room, alright. We'll just ignore that, since we can get that with the keys anyway. There we go, okay, I guess it got us anyway. That's fine. What's in the box? Nothing good, of course. I am shocked that wall of fire did not just absolutely melt me. Now, this GTG's had a couple good things in it, but I was kind of hoping for more, honestly. Might be a little greedy to say, but, you know, what can I say? I'm a little greedy. Oh, hello, item. Oh, just a wallet. Yeah, wallet's not particularly exciting in this seed, since nothing has really needed it. I think Dinsfire being behind one wallet was like really the only thing we needed wallet for so far. I mean, what was it? Medigoron had lens for 200, which if chest game has something that could matter, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So far, it doesn't seem like it will. More hearts, lovely jubbly. That's just a skull, we don't need those. There is another good chest here though, hello. And what's in this box? Oh, hover boots, okay, well Shadow, who's the boss of Shadow? Morpha, yeah, we can just full clear Shadow then, okay. That's gonna be next on the agenda then. Full clear on Shadow. He is at Deku Tree. Well, I guess we can see what's at Forest too. We haven't actually been in here yet. Forest is DC. Boss of DC is Bongo. We do not actually have Bongo Boss Soul. However, light arrows are in DC, so we probably should still full clear. Oh, we got 0, 0, 0, nice. Yeah, even if we can't beat Bongo, we still want to get as much as we can out of here. Specifically light arrows. Ow. And there's really only one inconvenient spot for them. And that's if they're in staircase room skull, but everything else is not bad here. Alright, let's just let those Dodongos play in peace. They're just minding their own business. And I think there's a gossip stone over there, right? Yeah. Reptilian warriors and GGG protect bombs. That is a heck of a hint to describe, that is for sure. We do have to check everywhere in here because we do need light arrows, of course. We cannot beat the seed without them. And even if we didn't know light arrows were here, DC is still pretty check dense for how easy it is to get everything, so it's still worthwhile. What do we got here? A token. Which is to say, nothing useful. Alright, let's go beat up some lizard warriors in this room. Give him a little pokey doodle in the head. Get over here. There we go. That Armos was having a hard time with that pot, it looks like. Now, this room looks pretty chill for once. And what do we got over here? That is certainly a menagerie of enemies. How did that only kill the skull? Well, I don't need to waste time fighting the rest of them, so I won't. And let's go up here. Last item on the ground floor. Oh? Is that Prelude? That is Prelude. Okay, well that is very convenient, actually. Not required, but dang is Prelude a very, very convenient warp song. Oh my gosh, Gibdos, I swear. Gibdo, please. They always just slow me down. Okay. Staircase room, here we go. Again, the only hope is that it is not, you know, in a bad location up here. Wish it could be. Let's see. Get the skull too. Skull token. Don't need it. Where is that? Oh gosh, it's so hard to see. What does it have? Oh, that's OOT. That might actually be useful. I might actually go back for that. OOT gets nothing, requires it, but it lets me switch between child and adult freely, so pretty nice to have. Really put hovers on bottom before I forget about it. Yeah, so we'll have to come back here once we can reach that. It's such an awkward location because you can't really do anything to get up there. You have to kind of let the staircase stay up, so that means you have to climb in from above. It's a whole mess. Wow, even this room has been pretty generous. Wow. Again, I feel like enemy randos like cut me a break this seed or something. It has not been bad at all. Which is nice. Let's not get that guy. Well, this box looks pointless. Well, that's fine. can even blow this one up. Pretty sure we got a hint one of these guys was selling junk, but we'll need our light arrows actually, so. You have them. Yes, okay. I feel like I've had light arrows in that exact spot before, it feels like. I know they've been in DC before anyway. We did finally get our light arrows at least. Very good, very good. And come on. Really? Surely that's enough room. There we go. Bombs? And do I go for OOT? I think I do. Probably worth it. That dropped too early? There we go. And nothing in that one, sadly. That's fine. Yeah, let's go get OOT. Again, it's not required, but if I can freely switch between child and adult, that will help. Especially for, like, say something good's at Ice Cavern entrance. I don't have to go back there as adult, since I'm going to be going there as child anyway, with Rudo's letter. So, I guess now technically I don't even have to turn in Rudo's letter, actually. Yeah, 'cause if I use OOT in Song of Time, I can just do that as adult. So I guess, yeah, I don't need to turn in Rudo's letter right now. Well, that saves me the effort. Also, that is not the right way. We need to go over this way if we want to get to staircase room. I've played this game before, I swear. You just wouldn't know by looking at me. Alright, or that guy. Perfect. Alright, we still do actually have to hit the switch. There we go. Yeah, because those vines are only on this side of the little staircase. If you want to get this skull, you're going to need that. Is that real OOT? It is. Perfect. That is very convenient. Now I don't have to actually go back to Temple of Time until I need Ganon's boss key, which I can just prelude for, thankfully. Yeah, I think maybe hitting up Zora's Domain region isn't even a bad idea either. Still gotta remember, though, I can full clear Shadow as well. So, probably not a bad idea to do that either. Alright, well, this is the last thing we can check up here. So, guess who's the boss? Boss was Bongo? Yeah, we still don't have Bongo or Goma Soul, which is a shame, really, but oh well. That would be just a free 2 bosses if we could. Alright, what's on the skull? Nothing. Alright, we're gonna go hit up Shadow Temple then. Shadow is nice, quick, easy, painless. And it's at Deku Tree, and the boss is Morpha, which is, again, the easiest boss, so... Easiest dungeon as the easiest boss. Yeah, no, we'll be in a very, very good position, I think. Absolutely no worries at all. I think we got... Yeah, we did everything in this region, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we did everything over here. Oh, is this gonna be a bad set of enemies? I don't think so. Oh, just a Dino Foss, yeah. That ain't no issue. Alright, well, Shadow Temple after 3 hours, hooray. It's gonna be our first dungeon clear too, that's pretty nice. We'll check these rooms first because, again, we do need the boss key, and, well, thankfully Shadow is a very linear dungeon, so it is actually pretty hard to miss things in it, but I don't want to have to go back if I can help it. Oh. There we go. Could have been bad. But it wasn't. Nice and easy. Oh, more magic. It's pretty nice, actually. Not required, but pretty nice. Pretty nice. Oh, I have lens. I guess I can use lens. Why not? Beat up him a little bit. Come on, Dead Hand. Do your thing. You're being choked by nothing, Link. Oh, he's just in the same spot. Pretty much. Well, that makes it easier for me. Nice. Quick and painless. Get those hovers back. And, oh, important chest that's been available for a really long time. Sorry, a song. Okay, so probably not actually important since... Yeah, sorry, a song is the worthless. I think it has, what is it, Darunia's Joy check, Belkid and Lost Woods check, and one of the frogs I think is literally used for like 3 checks, yeah. So, not a super useful song, but I mean, there's a chance. That is still 3 checks I can do now, so there's a chance it's useful, maybe. Okay, it was not actually on that one. It usually is. Okay, it was not on that one either, wow. I do have lens. I guess I could just check which one it is, but why bother? There we go. Okay, now for a nice, relaxing, quick and easy, painless little dungeon romp. Featuring Floor Tile, our favorite enemy. Okay, that's not great. But the Gohan Sword makes that not so bad. That berry, on the other hand, might actually be pretty bad. Oh gosh, berryception begins. Berryception can lead to some problems. Could have been worse, could have been worse. Get off of me. Grew up. Okay. Yeah, who would have guessed? The Iron Knuckle, not a huge issue. Berry? Yeah, Berry's kind of annoying. They just spawn 3 random enemies whenever they die, which can include more berries, which can very quickly become a problem. Alright, so let's see if this chest is anything useful. It is not. We are not going to bother with the silver rupees because why would we? Oh, but there's a chance that item was something useful, like double defense. Yeah, it could have been, but meh. Don't need it. Okay, and a Reed Dead just in the middle of the hallway. Perfect. My favorite spot for him. Still think these enemies are a lot easier to deal with than the Skulltulas that are normally there in vanilla, where those things just come out at the worst timings. Thank you, Guillotine, for chopping my head off. Oh, and we have an Arwing. We have an Arwing. Well, thankfully they don't do very much damage, so I can just kind of ignore it. Still. Alright, how bad's this room? It's not great. We got a Gibdo there. We're gonna unfortunately have to deal with up close. We can't projectile destroy them. The torch slug, I'm also just gonna whack with the sword. Okay, well, that's not too bad, though. Really? Arrows. Yikes. Things ain't looking too good for Shadow Temple in terms of value, that's for sure. Well, hopefully Stone Umbrella Room is a little better. Maybe. I've had mixed on that one personally. Usually it's not good, but sometimes it might be. As for this R-Wing, yeah, R-Wings. Lovely, lovely little creatures. I think that's the enemy that's normally here, actually. Instead of a Beamos, it's an R-Wing. They only do half a quarter heart of damage, actually, but still. It adds up, especially, you know, trying to do things like precision platforming. What's on this guy? Bombs. Don't need bombs. Don't need whatever in this either. Oh, that was easy. Oh, Keyring? Or Lucky Forest, maybe? Water Keyring. Okay, well, we do still need that too, actually, potentially. So that's not a bad find either. I mean, unfortunately, without the Lullaby, we will be a bit screwed for some checks in water. So depending on where the boss key is, that might not be enough, but we'll see. Okay, let's get our lens out. Because this is the one room that I actually do prefer having lens for. Didn't even need it. Awesome. Just because that room can be a bit guessworky sometimes. Oh, Club Moblin and Iron Knuckle. Okay. Well, that could have been worse. Another one, and one more. Awesome. Yeah, that was not too bad, actually. That was not too bad at all. Really? There we go. And nothing in this room, unfortunately, either. Oh, let's try the side room. Okay, see Gibdo. This thing. At least it was not an enemy that flew out of bounds like last time. Okay, so we'll break open the pot. Hope there's something good in it. We also have to check the Skulltula here, too. Look at that. Arrows. Not helpful, sadly. Just a token. Wow, this has been a very, very kind of barren Shadow Temple, honestly. Wow. Not a whole lot to find here. Oh, I don't have Lullaby. Oh, I can't even finish Shadow. Well, we'll unlock the shortcut. How about that? That's an option. Can't believe I forgot that I don't have Lullaby. Golly. Lullaby would honestly be a very huge item to find. That could also let me finish other checks in other dungeons like Spirit or Water, for instance. Okay. Don't fall off, Link. Thank you. Are you serious? Oh, all that just for the fire to come in with the clutch. How dare it. Cross that. Forked? Why is it forked? Looks fine to me. You sure it's pork? Yeah, it looks fine for me. What's wrong with it? Oh, it ain't loading? That's weird. I can see it just fine. Let me see if I can load it. Oh, you're right. Huh. So that's weird. Like, on my one tab, I'm watching it just fine. And I open another tab, you're right, it's not loading. Wow. That's weird. Never had that happen before. Maybe I have, I guess I don't really know, but... Yeah, that is weird. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I've never had that happen, I guess. Weird. Well... Is there a restart button, I wonder? If there's a restart. Oh my gosh, the soup was that bad. That must have been some bad cabbage is what I'm saying. That doesn't happen from normal cabbage. Well, I mean, it might actually, but we'll say it doesn't. Usually. Okay, this is weird. Let's see. It says I have an excellent connection too. That's the weird thing. That is so weird. I wonder if I... Yeah, no, I see what you mean, because, like, well, I can see it on the one tab. I opened it on the other tab, and then it gave, you know, an error there. I was like, if I was currently watching it, it's fine. But if I tried to watch it, you know, later, it doesn't quite work. I hit end, I wonder, because there's no restart, is there? There's no way to just restart one, is there? Which is a little unfortunate. Try this again. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, that's bizarre. I have no clue why that would be happening. Yeah, I really wish there was a restart button, honestly.